For viewers of a certain age, the image of Buffalo Bill stalking Clarice Starling through his dimly lit basement while using night vision goggles in The Silence of the Lambs was likely a first exposure of sorts to the kind of wearable tech meant to give users the upper hand in the dark. It's been 33 years since that Academy Award winner graced the silver screen, and that kind of hardware is now commonplace in military units all over the world. At this year's AUSA gathering, I got a first-hand look at what could be the next game changer in wearable tech for American warfighters.
If you move your head back and forth, left and right really quickly, I want you to kind of see how that feels.
While it may look like something straight from a high-tech arcade game, the Honeywell 360 display could very well be the modern warrior's best friend in low-light environments, intentionally built with the idea of eliminating the problems of previous iterations.
So the Honeywell 360 is designed to be able to operate a vehicle at a high rate of speed without any outside visual reference, meaning no windows, and do that without making you sick. And so that last part of not creating motion sickness is really where we focused a lot of our technology development. And our system, I would say, is one of the only systems that can do that for an extended period of time without making you ill.
The system's technology focuses on low latency and depth perception to simulate natural vision. Adam Gavrich, a senior technical sales manager for Honeywell, says the 360 display is vehicle, camera, and sensor agnostic, meaning it can integrate with existing cameras and mountings for standard night vision goggles.
So the idea is to be able to take a vehicle that might already have cameras and integrate with those existing cameras. So if you have a requirement for very high-end cameras, very high resolution, we can integrate with that. If you have lower resolution cameras, we can do that as well and still safely operate the vehicle using our headset technology.
The system has 26 U.S. patents for its anti-motion sickness technology. Currently in production, it is being fine-tuned for military operations.
Simulating, as I said, your natural vision and making your body feel as if it's looking with its own two eyes when it actually has no reference. In order to do that, we actually have to very accurately find the position of your head, accommodating for both unnatural motion from the vehicle as well as where you're intentionally moving your head, and then putting the image up that matches what you're feeling. And when those two things agree, you don't get sick. As soon as you start seeing something that your body is not feeling, you get sick. And that's sometimes why you might get sick in other types of vehicles, because you're getting those miscues between those senses.
Unlike most of what we saw at AUSA, I was actually able to climb into a vehicle and try the 360 myself.
It almost reminds me of the F-35 like glass cockpit.
Similar technology.
Right? I mean, where you can, like, I'm looking behind the vehicle right now, and if I didn't have this on, I would just be seeing you and whatever's in the back of the vehicle. But I'm looking at, crowds of people, which could be, I mean, if this was a combat scenario, those could be militants, they could be innocents that I'm trying not to run over as I back up.
Yep. And those are the situational awareness aspects of the system that are also very critical. So not just driving, but again, keeping the soldier safe, keeping their mission effective, being able to see around the vehicle, really, but again, without any windows and, fully under their armor.
Another important piece of the equation, a concerted effort to not add any neck strain to the wearer.
We're taking weight out of our prototype, and it's going to be very light. When you put on the headset today, it's going to feel heavy, but it's all helmet because it's a military helmet. The end target system is going to be very light and also rugged to support military operations, because to your point, we can't have a heavy headset that's going to add a lot of neck strain, and that's a design consideration that we've accommodated for.
While not yet ready to tell us who will be the first American troops to put the 360 display to work, Gavrich did tell us Honeywell recently won several as yet unannounced contracts, but when those deals are announced, we will let you know.